How's it going, everyone? It's Adam from Life of Adam team back with a brand new lifeguard tip video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about situations that you're going to face as a lifeguard on the job. These things can happen right away, your first day of work, or it could be like in the middle of the summer or the end of the summer. However, I promise you, these are things that you're going to face and that you're going to have to handle. Now, before I dive into this, if you guys are new to the channel, I make a bunch of lifeguarding content about how to pass the course, the swim test, tips on the job, basically everything you need to know. So definitely consider subscribing and liking the video if you're new to the channel to help show your support. Now, the number one situation you're gonna face as a lifeguard are simple assists. And simple assists are basically when someone is swimming and they just run out of gas and they get tired and they're in a position where they're not like in the center of the pool, but they're not where they're close to the wall so they can touch it. So a simple assist looks like you reach the rescue tube in, they grab on, or you jump into very shallow water or walk down steps and kind of just pick up a toddler or pick up a little kid. It's kind of just directing them to the side so that they can catch their breath. Now, these are still considered rescues and you still have to be aware of this, but it's just very low on the scale of like rescues. So it's like towards the bottom versus 10 out of 10 would be like doing CPR. My first ever lifeguard rescue was someone who's taken the deep end test, ran out of gas, and instead of swimming towards the wall, they started to panic and they swam towards the middle of the pool. So it was a little bit more than an assist. It just basically happens when people can't stand up and they're tired. Now, another situation you're gonna face is someone who's not listening to you. This could be at a summer camp and you're just talking to a kid who's like very spoiled or just bratty or whatever, or it could be like a full-size adult where you tell them they have to leave or they need to share a lane and they just refuse to do this. My best tip for these kind of situations is to just remain calm, talk extremely direct and to the point, and don't show any emotion like you're getting aggravated or getting angry, because they will feed off of that. If you just handle it very maturely and professionally and just repeat like, sir, you can't do this, and show that you're not bothered one bit, then they'll realize what they're doing is wrong and they'll just stop. Now, obviously sometimes you'll get that one person who's just like committed to just being a pain. Then you can have your manager step in, maybe your front desk if you're at a YMCA. Just do the protocol because they'll train you on this, but just remain calm. That's the most important thing. Now, the third thing you're gonna face, it's a little bit higher up on the scale than a simple assist. It's an active drowning victim. And now this happens when it could be deep water. It could just be at a part of the pool where it's just too high for them to stand, and they're just gonna start panicking and they're gonna blend in with a group of people. So if it's a very busy pool, you're gonna notice them by a worried face. They might be slapping their arms. They might like yell or something, but most of the time they're just gonna freeze. And you notice them by their facial expressions, and basically you gotta go in and you gotta use the rescue tube to support them. This is a lot of people's first type of rescue, and it's something that you gotta keep an eye on. My tip for this is to have slow, controlled movements. Get down from the stand, make sure you're not getting tangled up with the rescue tube, enter appropriately while also maintaining eye contact, and you can see the victim in front of you, and swim a direct straight line. It could be breaststroke, it could be front crawl. Just make sure you get the tube, you tuck it underneath them, and then you calm them down and bring them to the shallow end or the nearest wall. And it's something that you'll probably do naturally because the lifeguard course really just hammers this all in. But it's something that once you do it, you feel really good, but you also gotta do a good job. Now, my last situation for this video that lifeguards will face is helping out with using first aid on cuts, scrapes, someone's bleeding, could be a nosebleed, it could be getting up from the side of the pool, you scrape your leg on the side, these kind of injuries. And my key to this is you gotta put on the gloves, you gotta know where your fanny pack is, you gotta make sure that you don't touch the blood with your real hands. So when you're taking off gloves, make sure you use the fingers and kind of push underneath. It's something they teach you in the course. You relax, you calm them down, you clean out the area, and you just apply the bandage, apply the gauze correctly. And make sure you're not the lifeguard on duty who's like losing sight of the rest of the pool. So make sure you have someone take control of your zone while you do this. And what I usually do is I take the rescue tube, put it beneath my knees, and I kind of just kneel down and use it. I cushion myself while I do it, but just make sure someone covers your zone. That's very important. So hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Definitely like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Comment down below if you have any questions, and I'll see you all in the next upload. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out.